Notific.
Oops. Sorry. Hi. How are you? Welcome to Beyond Sight, a channel geared towards Espiritimo, spiritual guidance, development, and yes, inspirations. And I am your host, and my name is Sandra, and I'm here to inspire you, keep you walking in faith and spirit. How wonderful. Um, Yeah, here I go with my eyes, sorry. It's a routine. I try to put on makeup so I don't look so ugh. But I'm gonna have to stop worrying. Anywho, too much info, right? Okay. I want to give thanks to my new subscribers. Yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thumbs up. Double, 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 double thumbs. Thank you so much for subscribing. And please remember to like and share. And let's help me grow this channel. Okay? Your channel. Our channel. Okie dokie. Pokies. Again, I'm not a Poke card collector, but I am definitely a supporter. So, thank you so much. Let's give thanks to our higher divine source and for another day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, dear Lord, and our ancestors, angels, and me fede fumele kwa chama tu bendición hoy todos los días de mi vida. Gracias, 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 gracias. Yes, to keep the flow flowing, and only positive and goodness follow us all the days of our lives and help us in this mission that we call life, right? In a positive way, with strength, love, and health and prosperity. Yes. So today I'm going to give you a mini story that I kind of made up myself and a intuitive reading for the week. Okie dokie. All right, so here we go. Excuse me. There once lived a cutie crab under the sea. Yeah, we're gonna call her Sandy. Okay, reminds me of the song. Somewhere beyond the sea, someone's looking for me. Da 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 da. On the golden sands. And we're gonna watch it go say a little. Yeah, it just reminded me of this song. Kudos. Okay, so Sandy is a pretty bluish crab, lived under the sea in her little, um, what you call the little cave. And she goes around, walking around, and under the on the bottom of the sea, and nonchalant, enjoying her day. All of a sudden, she feels a whoosh, and she stumbles, and she thinks nothing of it, and she goes on walking, just walking, and she feels the whoosh again, and she realizes that the current is changing under the water. So she runs back to her little cave and she tries to burrow down, but the current has gotten very strong and it pulls her out of her cave. So she's like, oh, this current is not gonna take me nowhere. I'm gonna stay home. I want to be in my cave. And Sandy tries to grab on to the edge of the cave, and the current is getting stronger, and it keeps pulling her out. And she tries to grab on to some plants, and that's still not working. And finally, the current becomes too strong and pulls her out, and she starts becoming further and further away from her little cave. And all of a sudden, there comes a big wave and drops Sandy on the sand on the beach, on the edge of the beach. And she's angry. She's like, I don't want to be here. I want to be in my little cave. I want to be under the sea. And she's like, ugh. She looks towards the water, and the water is still kind of rough. Big waves are coming over her, and so she moves a little further onto the beach, and she notices that it's hot. The sun is burning, and she needs to get back into cooler. So she tries to dig a hole, but the sand is too hot. So she gets closer to the edge of the water, and she decides to let the current pull her out again. So the current pulls her out, and she's under the water, and she's thumping and banging all over the water. So finally, the current settles, and she kind of realizes she's near her little cave. So she struggles, and she gets back into her mode, and she gets finally into her cave. She's like, oh my goodness, thank you. All of a sudden, again, she peeps out, and the current is not done. Here it comes again, and it pulls Sandy back out. And she's still struggling to hold on to her home, and she's hanging on there for dear life. And the current is just too strong, and it pulls her out once more. And she's trying to resist the current and tries to swim against it, and to no avail. It throws her back on the sand. Boop. This time, she looks around, and there's other creatures on the sand. And they're looking at her, and she's looking at them, and they all start like, what is that? So they all arm up because Sandy looks so weird, She looks like she's an alien. So they start grabbing shells and rocks and start throwing it at Sandy. And poor little Sandy, she is so sweet and kind, Her exterior's a hard shell, and she got big claws. And her eyes are kind of fixated on the wrong spot. But she's soft and gooey and chewy on the inside. She's such a sweetheart, but people mistake her for being mean, and because of her hard shell, she's a warrior. And so Sandy's like, oh my goodness, They gonna kill me. So she runs back into the water, and the current pulls her out again. And she was like, "Oh, I gotta find my home. I gotta go into my house." And she's so distressed. And the water settles a little bit, so she relaxes. And all of a sudden, the water starts once more. And Sandy's like, "I'm so tired. I'm not gonna fight the current anymore. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm going to let it flow and let the current take me where it must." So she relaxes and she's just gliding through the water. And a big wave comes and bloop, back on the sand. She sees herself again. She just lies there for a minute, and she's like, she looks around. She don't see all these other creatures around her, but in front of her, she sees this other bluish orange crab, and he starts inching towards her. Dooloo-loo-loo-loo. Dooloo-loo-loo-loo. And Sandy's like, "What is that? He looks like me." Dooloo-loo-loo. And it gets very close to her and says, all of a sudden he says, "Hello, how are you? Are you okay?" And Sandy's surprised because it's another crab just like her. And she breathes with sigh. "Oh, you don't know what my day has been. It's been so hectic. But yes, I'm okay. My name is Sandy, and what's yours?" "Oh, my name is Eric." "Hi, Sandy. You kind of cute." "Oh, how you think so?" says Sandy. "Yes." "You from here?" He says. She answers, "No, I have a house under the sea." He says, "Oh, but the current is very bad right now. Why don't we dig a hole here together on the edge of the beach so we could stay cool and we could get to know each other?" And she agrees. And yay, love has balloons. Ay, ay, ay. Yes. Meaning, you know, sometimes we shouldn't fight, go against the current, you know, go against the grain, because, you know, when it's meant to be, it's meant to be, you know. We have to many times just let it flow, you know, and stop fighting so much against the grain, or trying to force something to fit when it doesn't fit, you know. Let go and let God, you know. Let synchronicity happen. It's a marvelous thing. It's a marvelous word. Synchronicity. Yes. When everything is, it happens when it's supposed to happen, you know. So that's my best one of my best analogies besides "this too shall pass." Yeah. Let go and let God. Yay. Okay. So I hope you like my funny, silly story, and you're welcome to share it with your family, friends, and whomever needs to hear that message. Okay, so on to our intuitive reading. Um, and again, these messages are not set in stone. They meant for you to hear at any point. Um, and they are like oh my God, they could be changed. It's like a warning, and warning is kind of heavy word, right? Uh, it's like a mapped out uh, daily review, let's say. Because alert also is kind of, I don't know, my brain is not working. But anyway, um, these messages, uh, um, incidents, and these messages could be changed. Okay, this is so you could know, uh, have a heads up of what's coming around the corner. So if the message would be, listen, there's a hold when you turn that corner, you're already advised. So you're cautioned or cross the street and don't turn that corner, right? Okay. So the only messages that cannot be changed is when it's said it's destiny. Because no one could change destiny but our divine source. Okay? So, okay, here we go. Enough babbling. Get in spirit. Okay, justice, justice, justice. Justice, and either someone is in having legal issues, or someone is in the legal um, profession. Or it just could mean um, a decision, a big decision that you're molding in within yourself. Uh, and if it's I don't know why they say it has to be partial, it has to be fair, you know. It can't be it's not going to, right now it's not proportionalized, it's not equal. Okay. Sometimes it comes out that way. I don't know. But it's not equal, you know. And it needs to be revisited. I don't know if somebody's going through a divorce or there's some legal papers that is not to the best interest of all. I don't know if it's two people, one people, five people, okay. But it needs to be um, balanced out. It needs to be for the best of all, not just one sided. And there might be one person in that group that's trying to clock or obtain the the biggest piece of the pie. So need to keep an eye on that. And if it's work um, or school, you need to make sure that what you're worth um, is actually what they're giving you. Meaning there might be some problem in the numbers of pay. Okay, they might have said they're giving you $20 an hour, and when you receive your paycheck, it's 10. So so it's kind of good that there's a indecision because everyone needs to come to one or the majority because nothing's perfect, right? Then the next message I see is I don't know why I see the 13 rays of the sun, which speaks about this is a bit more beyond the supernatural. Um, Angels, okay, and the 13 rays of the sun is just engulfing someone and giving them strength. For those that are doing spiritual work, for those that are doing prayers, your prayers are heard. Your prayers are heard. You know, those rays of the sun, um, you need to get out there and sit in the sun probably and do some meditating out there and engulf yourself and give gratitude um, because you're being aligned. Beautiful. And the angels are removing and putting, removing and putting, you know. And it could also mean movement uh, of home, of job, of a movement, you know. And they're clearing your path for that. Okay? Removing a big structure that is affecting you and aligning yourself spiritually, you know. But don't always keep faith, because that's what moves the mountain. Okay? No matter what, you know. And this little rock that you have in front of you is nothing, because you're amazing. You're truly amazing. You know, keep your heart open and faith, and you have no idea how you move people. You know, many times you doubt yourself. You know, but then you turn around, you're like, I kind of feel good about this. Yeah, that's because every time you touch and you heal someone, or you give them that that unconditional love, it comes 20 times. They say 10 times folded. I say 20 times folded back to you. You know, no matter what, demons behind me have no power over me. That's right. Yeah. There is a prayer called 13 Rays of the Sun. Um, like I said, you sometimes you feel that um, you don't know how to handle it, or you're not sure of if you have it, and Spirit is saying absolutely so. You know, you've tamed this lion. You know, you're handling it well. Don't rush. Don't doubt. Um, and you have people guiding you. You have angels guiding you. So, you know, spiritually, physically, if it's a move that you want to do, physically, if you are gearing to conquer a new job, uh, you got this. You got this. You know. I just want you guys to always stay in in faith, walk in faith. You know, because you could go get 50 million readings or whatever, but if you do not walk in faith, if you do not believe in self, if you do not believe in higher divine source, um, that energy just withers. You know, doesn't always go away, but you know, it becomes stalemate, becomes standstill. So we want to do like the little crab. Excuse me. You know, she stopped resisting and she just let it flow. You know, she went on with the current. God got me. You know, Jesus got me. Divine source got me. I'm good. I could close my eyes and I know wherever I'm going to land is where I'm supposed to be. Amen. Wonderful. You know, that's that's me. Yeah. And I know as many of my brothers and sisters out in the world. Yeah. And if you don't believe in God or higher power, that's okay. But you utilize it and you stay positive, you know, positive thought, you know, and quiet down that ego as we spoke in previous videos. Um, and bring up the volume on the positive part, not cocky, but positive. You know, show yourself, and always remember to help someone else up too. You know, and we'll be all sailing above the sea. I love you guys. I send you much blessings, and I hope you understood some of that. And get ready to rock and roll. Party like a rock star. Don't forget AF, April Fool's Day, Friday. Yay. I hope to see everyone there. And with that, I'm going to leave you with my motto. My eyesight is limited, but my love for you guys is endless. Luz y progreso para ti, tu espíritu. Be blessed and be well, my lovelies. I am your host, and my name is Sandra. Sending you love, light, and blessings. And let me give you kiss, kiss. Later, guys.